Good. Good afternoon, dear Tibetan, ladies and gentlemen, all over the globe. My name is Emmanuel Mteniswa. I'm happy once again to come live through this broadcast channel all the way from the Republic of South Africa. Today is the 11th of November, 2018. It's yet another wonderful day that we have here in Soweto, in South Africa. Now, I would love us to take a walk together to see inside the Kringley Cashback office. There's an item which I would love us to have a look today. It concerns the redemption. Since you know that we are in the redemption period, November is the redemption month. So I want to make some of you guys there to be aware that when you log into your Kringley Cashback office, there is an option where we need to be voting as members of the Billion Coin as to when do you want the redemption to close. So I would love us to go through over that article first before we can peruse some of the items in the blog, since we know that our responsibility as broadcasters is to share relevant information. Let me click here. I'll just go to one of the Kringley Cashback office. There's an article which I would love us to see in case most of the people are not aware of this new requirement. Immediately get into your cashback office. Obviously, this is the first of the page. This is the first of the page. Underneath this article of a rapid 24-hour referral cookies, just underneath here, this section, there's this article here, this item here, which says which date will result in greater community growth to close the November redemption period. It's a multiple choice type of a question. You have got A, it says November the 30th of 2018, B, December 20th, 2018, C, January 31st, 2019. So we are expected as members of the Billion Coin to click here the date which you think is the one which you would love to actually to have this redemption period ending. You can either choose A, November the 30th of 2018, or B, December 2018, or C, January 31st. So please, by voting, we have to click the submit button there. Once clicking the submit button there, then your answer will be submitted. So let us have an activity. Let us do this thing here, all of us, because this is going to help admin understand as to what people are saying. Underneath it says redemption period begins November the 1st, 2018. You know that. So this is what I wanted to share with you as a first item this evening. Let us get your votes coming in numbers so that we can actually let our admin know what we intend to do. This is about the redemption period. Do you want it to be extended further to the end of December, or you want it to to be extended towards January 2019, or you want it to end in this month, December 2018. It is up to you. Let's just go for the votes together, my dear Tibetan across the world. And this is going to actually make things easier for us, because we know that a redemption is a very important moment in the TPC admin. And I would love also if we can take another walk back to the blog. Today, I don't have any specific article. I want us to just take a walk together in the blog. There are some articles which I saw there. There are some articles, of course, in the blog. Like, for instance, you are mostly water, and it is time for you to understand your true nature. This one is a video. You can actually click there and listen to it if you are interested into it. And this other one says, here is how stupid mass ignorance looks to the weak, looks to the awakened. You can as well click this article. If you click there on this one, it will take you to this article here. It's not something long here. If we go back again, there are various articles here. Positive energy pouring out of Murphy's today. It's a video, this one as well. Take your time as a member of the Billion Coin. Click there and listen to this video, what it entails. You can as well check the boys from Ghana. These guys are really doing a wonderful job. You can click here. They're going to share with you some very important aspects concerning the Billion Coin. And the Bengal TPC community is on fire. It's another article, which as a member of the Billion Coin, you can go in just to hear what other people are doing things, how they are doing things. Click there if you can. You are going to learn, because you have to learn from other people. Let us not be selfish. Let us learn. Life is about learning and appreciating other people's work. We learn from each other. We learn from each other. Here, copying is allowed as long as you copy something positive, because alone you cannot make it, my dear Tibetan. These are the articles. Some of them are videos. Go there, click on your own, get aligned. Align yourself to TPC system, to TPC way of doing things. This one says we can all do a much better job training our own referrals. It's another very good video which you can listen on your own. You see, this is Mr. Stephen Kefi. Click also here, listen, take time to learn from, especially from top leaders. Take time to learn from leaders so that you can be aligned. This is a wonderful thing here. And of course, this one for the new poll, here it is. This is also very good. The same thing that I was talking about, telling you about. It is here on the on this blog, where you can be voting. And then the other thing, you can as well go ahead and peruse further. There's this article, ladies and gentlemen, which is talking about managing over 50 million registered members, records in the database. This is also very good. You can go in it says managing cover over 50 million registered member records in databases cost money, Bitcoin. So this is one of the best articles which you can have a look as a member of the Billion Coin. In fact, I covered it yesterday. It's very much informative here. This is talking about the help desk of the Billion Coin. You can go over this one. For instance, let me just read here. It says ticket number 17849 came to my desk yesterday, and I want to use this as an example of what goes on behind the scenes of the admin level. This member reported they were not getting cookie rewards for their broadcast, and we investigated. What happened was their broadcasts were placed in the abuse folder of the broadcaster database in human error. The email of this broadcaster was flagged as abuse, and that flag placed all of their broadcasts into the abuse folder. When a broadcaster attempts to use the broadcast of another person as their own and request admin approval and a manual review is done by human on the admin team, one of the options is abuse. If it appears the broadcaster is attempting to cheat the system by claiming someone else's broadcast as their own, then that will flag all of the broadcasts submitted by the broadcaster and place them all in the abuse folder once a human reviews it manually. And that makes it so this broadcaster can't get cookie rewards for broadcasting. So this one is an article which I covered yesterday, but for now I won't be able to deliberate much on it. Please, I advise each member to go through this article and read. It's quite interesting. This concerns our help desk. Our team is working on a 24-hour clock every day, helping us, dealing with different queries. So this article came out yesterday. So I would love really to encourage each one of you to keep your eyes wide open. Read these blogs because they are very much important. They are so much educative and so much important. So we need to read this information. As I said that I'm not going to dwell on one topic. I'm just perusing the blog this afternoon. Let us see what I can get out of some other things here. Let us get to the habit of reading and getting more information from the blog. These are the items. These are the items which are ongoing. Let me also see. And you can as well go to number 2. If you go to number 2, there are many articles here. Shift your consciousness to manifest what you want in your life. It's a video. You can as well click there, find out what other people are saying. This is an article which you can as well read as a member of the Billion Coin. And this one was an article which I think I dealt with this yesterday concerning the send button meetings. Please, members, let us be disciplined. Let us read. Let us attend send button meetings on a weekly basis. On Tuesdays, we have got Mr. Derek Mbeng from Cameroon, who is conducting a French send button meetings. And on Tuesday again, we have got Mr. C.H. Pritam Kumar, who is deliberating on the Hindi version. Let us attend send button meetings and collect cookies. Mr. Mizanua Ramen is conducting another Bengali version. So these are the articles. Mr. Scott Thorne on a Cambodian send button meeting. Things are happening in TBC. We also have got other languages which are also coming. We shall be having many send buttons meetings by the end of this year. Arabic, for example, is coming. Bangla Bengal is is on, Cambodian is on, Chinese is coming, English is always on Mondays, and French, as I've said, is on Tuesday, and German is also coming. I saw it. Greek is coming. Hindi is there. It's an ongoing. Irish is still coming. Italian is still coming. Japanese is still to come. Korean is still to come. Malaysia, Portuguese, Russian, Spanish, Tagalog, Thailand, and Vietnamese. These are all send pattern meetings in the TPC pipeline. As we are going to have many languages, send pattern meetings broadcasted in various languages, it simply shows growth in the billion coin. It shows growth. And since we know that our coin is attached to membership growth, this is going to inspire a lot of interest amongst all the nations and the languages of the world. So let us attend and collect cookies because we are in the redemption period. And here is another current TPC article, which is saying TPC is not a currency with a mission. It is a mission with a currency. We need to understand this one. There's another blog which goes in detail concerning this one. TPC is not a currency with a mission. It is a mission with a currency. Let us read all this. How TPC will end poverty globally. TPC has got the plan to crush poverty completely throughout the whole world. Dear ladies and gentlemen, it says here we are in the distribution phase of TPC. Of course, we are. Then Kringly.cash will become a social media platform to connect employers to job seekers using Kringly as the currency. This is an article about these boys. Please click on this video, have a look. These boys from Ghana are doing a wonderful job in the billion coin economy. I watched it. They are so inspiring, these boys. One of them has accumulated more than 100 full TPC coins. One of the guys here, he's a multi-billionaire already through the programs of the billion coin. Then, let me see. Today, I'm just perusing and perusing. I'm trying to motivate members to be in the habit, in the good habit of finding things, of reading in the billion coin for you to have an idea as to what is happening. We must depend on the blog for any information and any directive. We are at the end of the PTT send pattern meetings. Well, this one was an article for last week. Maybe some of you guys never had a chance to read on this one. Something was happening on the 4th of November. They call it a fallback. I realized that meeting started late on Tuesday, on the 4th, yeah, because of this fallback. So these are the articles for us to read. It says here, follow your dreams. Don't miss every weekly send pattern meetings. Leaders have been consistent and focused on TPC for a global community. What about you? This is very, very much informative. Right? Then the other article, the last one, which I think will cover everything. Exceptions to the policy limitation of 100 TPC only. If you click here, you are going to see this wonderful block again. Exceptions to the policy limitation of 100 TPC only coming from cookie rewards. You can accumulate as much as 100 full TPC through attending TPC tasks programs, like, for example, attending send pattern meetings, bringing in people in the billion coin community, where you can accumulate some referral cookies. They can add up to 100 TPC. Each individual is allowed to accumulate as much as that. So this is what you can read on your own. For example, let me just read on this one. The problem with the current financial structure is corruption has completely taken over, for allowing the hoarding of wealth away from the mass majority. It is pure evil that 1% own 99% of the wealth in the world, leaving about 50% of the world population in abject poverty. What a waste of human potential. Strip away the means of a man, and that man is likely to lead a meaningless life. Hope you can see how evil it is. This is the reason TPC has been forging a new path away. We are going our own way, centered on truth and not lies. It goes on to say 100 TPC coins is worth a great deal today, and it will become massive once we reach our objective of 1 billion members. We have 3,309,852 members at the moment of writing this article. So that means each TPC coin is worth 3,309,852 grains of gold. And when we use this third-party calculator, it shows 8,496,665 US dollars. So you can as well use this calculator. If you click there, it will take you to this third-party calculator where you can play around with the figures. Here is this part. Let me say, for example, four grains. 4 grains of gold is equivalent to 10 US dollars. It's $10.197. When you talk about 40 grains, it's equivalent to 101 US dollars 97 cents. So you can always play around with this if you want to find out some of the information regarding our TPC coin these days. So please read through this article, particularly this article. It's a long article. All I wanted to emphasize is that you can accumulate as much as 100 coins when you attend the send button meetings, or when you attend any programs that are running currently in the billion coin community. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I wanted to contribute with you. Please let us get the right information from the right source. The right source is the admin blog. And also to reliable team leaders in the billion coin. Let us team up with our leaders with information. It is the redemption period. I wouldn't like to see or to hear any bad story concerning the redemption. The redemption is a time where each member must try and look back as to how much you have accumulated. It is a time of harvest. So let us be able to redeem correctly, and let us wait, because these votes are ongoing. We shall be given a clear green light as when is redemption going to be closed. Let us keep our eyes open. Let us have all the interest. Let us also try and check if our TPCC wallets are okay. Those new people who joined, please let us help them to activate their TPC 009 wallet, because it is very much important. When you redeem your Kringlies cookies, they must be contained in the TPC 009 wallets. Ladies and gentlemen, This is my contribution this afternoon. I wish everybody well. Let us peruse our blog every day. Let us have this mentality of attending to the blog religiously every day so that we can get the right directive, the right information. Those who would like to connect with me, my email address is emmanueldeniswa@gmail.com. Feel free to send me any email message. I would gladly appreciate that. I would love to meet with other people, even from other countries, so that we can help each other understand the right things to do in the billion coin. The last item that I want to re-emphasize is we need to know our roles. Each member must understand his role. Each leader has got people under. So let us work with those people in a polite way. Let us help those who doesn't know. And let us help each other with love, respect, and dignity, because this is what is going to help us move forward. TPC is a peer-to-peer cryptocurrency for all of us, which is now in the redemption period. We are looking forward to get these votes the vote results coming out very soon. Let us go into our currently cashback office and say as to when we want this redemption to end. If you prefer, if you want it to end in this month, in January, in November 2018, you choose option A. If you want it to last us until the end of December, you go for option B. If you want it to go as far as 2019, you choose option C. So let us have these votes going on. Let us actually help each other in terms of letting people know. That's why I thought of using this video to tell, so that if you have got it, please pass on this message to somebody else who might not be aware. Ladies and gentlemen, leaders all over the world, as usually, I want to salute you. I want to respect everyone who is participating and moving forward with us. May the Lord bless each one of you wherever you are. Let us redeem in the right way. May God bless Africa and the whole world. Thank you so much. Till we meet again. Bye.